It's AaroniMoses. And first, I'm gonna put my disclaimer: I am not condoning any gang activity. I don't encourage it. I hope to not motivate or inspire anybody to partake in any gang activity. If you are totally against gangs and gangsterdom and shit like that, this video may be a little controversial in your eyes, but it's the honest truth. This is my truth. So, everybody knows I really dislike where I live. I really dislike this country life. I'm gonna make a whole video, maybe even a fucking series, maybe even a fucking documentary about this, about my experience and my dislike for where I live. But what I do like, if you've seen my first video on this same topic called Real Motherfucking G's, basically I said that I appreciate places like Chicago and Atlanta, bigger cities, because there is a certain fear and respect that people have for other people. This is because we'll just stick to Chicago. This is because if there's a situation like I was in, you don't mess with certain people because everybody in Chicago knows somebody that's in a gang. Everybody knows somebody or is related to somebody that would be willing to do certain things if you fucked with them. For example, me. I bought another fucking truck. Second truck. Fourth car in a year, in 365 days. So, this fucking guy sold us this car, $1,000, right? He said, you give me the first $500, and when you get your income tax, give me the second $500, right? So, Liz, I gave her the money. Liz went to go look at it with her friend's boyfriend, a mechanic, and he had the little thing where you can attach the car up to it to see if there was anything wrong to it, the reader, whatever, I don't know what it's called. Perfect. It had, the only thing that was wrong with it, I think, was the battery. The battery, or like some spark plugs or some shit. Something that was less than $100. So, we bought the car. Sure enough, 3 days later, we looked at it. Liz looked at it. She's a mechanic. She was in the army, and she was fixing tanks and all whatever the fuck she was doing. Come to find out, this guy fucked or paid somebody to fuck with the wires in a way that if you hook it up to any diagnostic testing machine reader thing, that it would say that it was fucking perfect. The radiator's fucked up. The head on the engine's fucked up. The battery is fucking fried. That shit doesn't hold a charge for 12 hours, so we have to get a new battery. There's something with the hose. There's fucking mud in the engine. So, of course we didn't pay this guy the second $500. He didn't even want the second $500. The whole thing with the truck situation before, when I bought a fucking truck. The whole thing with how people treat you out here. This is why I am missing fucking criminals, bro. Because shit like that doesn't happen in Chicago, and when it does, people are in fear. People are hesitant about doing shit like that to people in Chicago because they know, hey, this person might be related to the leader of this fucking gang. You know, it's something that sits in the back of people's fucking minds. Where I live, there is no laws. It's fucking anarchy. Nobody gives a shit about the laws. Nobody knows the laws, and everybody assumes that everybody else doesn't know shit about the law. It's too many scammers and con artists and fucking drug addicts and meth heads out here with a little bit of money, flipping it, coming up, and I work hard for my shit. He knew that he wasn't gonna charge us that extra fucking second $500 because we would need that shit to put in the fucking car to get it running. Now it's running now. It's running now. I'm gonna be able to see Power Rangers on my birthday on the 30th in a couple days, and that's good and all, but I would have rather not have to waste my time, sell this fucking truck, get another $500 and buy a fucking $2,000 truck. I don't want to. This shit is too much. If he would have just been real from the jump, we would have bought the car. I wouldn't have been like, okay, well, we don't need this $500. Turn up. No. I'm thankful because criminals and these gangsters and all these people that are in these organized criminal organizations keeps shit regulated in some fucking form. You move out here, the law doesn't matter. The law, I wrote a paper about it. The law is totally to the discretion of the judge when it comes to certain things. Up to fucking murder. In Georgia, murder is automatic life. In a lot of other states, you can get the minimum when you get found guilty for a murder, which is, I think the minimum for a murder is 1 year probation, and that's up to the discretion of the judge. Yes, the first dude who sold us that fucked up ass truck, we got to sue him. We had to pay a service person to go find him because he gave a false address. But another example, out here it's fucking meth heads. It's clucks running around, shuffling around at night all the time. It's 3 doors in my house, and I don't like to leave my son in the house to smoke a cigarette because a meth head could be sneaking, and we live on the corner of the fucking neighborhood where there's an alley right here that goes straight to the goddamn expressway. So I usually smoke on this part of the house, but there's not a lot of meth activity in Chicago because I'm willing to bet that even though a lot of people seem to think there's no organization among Chicago gangs, I'm willing to bet they came together and they're like, look, bro, there's this new shit called meth, and we're not gonna allow that because I went to LA and I saw what goes on. I went to the West Coast. Meth is real big in like Phoenix and shit, and LA I heard there's meth every fucking where from people that I know that live in the West Coast. But it's just really this shit is really annoying to me. This is the second car we bought out here off of a fucking con artist, and this is not like a small amount of money. It's not like millions of dollars, but it's not like $100 either. This is something I have to trust my son in. This is something that if I'm going 60 miles, 70 miles per hour in it, I need to be able to know that the shit's not gonna overheat and the shit's not gonna fucking explode and my son is gonna be okay in it. I miss living in a city, man. This shit sucks. This is the country. People have fucking chickens and fucking goats and shit in their yard, and it sucks, bro. So never move to the country. If you want basic people to respect your basic fucking rights, don't move to the country, because nobody gives a shit about the law out here. They'll straight up fucking tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you. They don't think twice about the law out here. It's like the wild, wild fucking west, bro. And if that motherfucker knows the judge, which you can't get a job if you don't fucking know anybody or you don't have a college degree out here, or even if you do have a college degree, it's gonna be hard for you to get a job like Liz. She put in 30 applications to get that goddamn job that she has. It's a good job. Still haven't quit my job yet. But it took a minute because she didn't know anybody. The police harass you. They don't harass you, but they want to know who the fuck you are all the time. Like, I don't know. I really dislike it. But anyway, man, be thankful that you live in a fucking crime-ridden area. Be thankful that there's gangsters around you, because this shit's getting tiring, getting scammed, getting conned all the fucking time. Expecting people to be honest. I'm thinking this shit's gonna be like a fucking movie. Like, it's not. People out here are fucking corrupt. The church finessed Liz out of some community service, because I don't really want to go into that. There was some fucking contest, and it was like a $5 raffle, and if you won, you'll get money, but you had to go do community service. And they wrote her a check, and the check bounced. And they said it's because they wrote a fucking check for an account that wasn't theirs, and they didn't know that there was no money in it. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Get finessed by a church? That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous shit that I've ever fucking heard of. Everybody's... See, the thing is, my theory is people moved out here because they don't have to deal with the law. They can't hack it in a city where even if you don't know anybody, you're equal. You're equal to the people. If you know people, if you're antisocial, if you don't want to fucking know people, you are equal to them, because you have laws, you have basic rights, you have civil rights. There's things that you're entitled to as a fucking American citizen. Out here, no, you have to know people. You have to either know somebody, be willing to know somebody, or have hella money and not have to deal with anybody, or have a fucking master's in something. And that's bullshit. Nobody's fucking scared that anything bad's gonna happen to them if they do something wrong to somebody. That's not right. You should just be a normal fucking person. You should just respect everybody and do good business with everybody. That's one thing that I love about the city. City is all business. This shit is con artists and emotional motherfuckers. There's a whole bunch of little cults. This is like fucking Utah. There's a whole bunch of fucking cults, bro. If you don't know anybody, you're fucked. You're gonna die. Or if you don't have 20 fucking family members out here, you're going to die. If you don't have $1 million fucking dollars in the bank and $1 million under your mattress, you're in danger. And guns all over your house. People don't like your fucking Halloween decorations. They come on your yard and rip them down. Fuck this shit. Wherever you live, if you can't make it in the city, you gotta tough it out, because this country shit is not for everybody. Granted, I came down here with $500 in my pocket. Got my own house in less than 2 months. Start saving more money. Supported my family all by myself, with the exceptions of food stamps, a little bit of WIC. Got Liz through school, but we're getting the fuck out of here. As soon as she gets enough experience to transfer, I'm gone. You will not be seeing AaroniMoses and this country shit anymore. But that's it, man. Like, I'm glad that I'm free. I'm glad I'm in my own house. I'm glad that when I don't want the world to affect me, I can just come here and go to sleep or drink a beer. But this is not the move, bro. And when I move, I will tell you exactly where the fuck I am, because this fucking town is so small that if I told you and you're a crazy motherfucker, or and one of your kids watched one of my drug dealing videos and decided to not take any of my advice and got hurt in the process, you would definitely be able to find me. You would definitely be able to find me, and I would be in trouble because there's no goddamn buses, there's no trains, and Liz doesn't always answer the phone when I need a ride home from work. Or she's busy or doing a workout or doing some weird stuff. But, I mean, I'm not gonna let this shit get me down. The key to having what you want in life is happiness. That's the key to my manifestation powers. Not desperation, not being all negative. I don't like where I live. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, bro. You don't like where you live? I'm in the process of changing it. I can't just leave, though. You know, I can't just up and leave. Can't just up and leave. We have to save money. I gotta get my credit right. We gotta fucking wait till this lease is up. We gotta wait till stuff is in place. We gotta wait till we fucking sell this car and get a fucking real car that's not a fucking lemon, a death trap. My car is held together by duct tape, toothpaste, and fucking avocado pills. For real right now. That gets Liz back and forth to work, making them hundreds on hundreds, buying me new cameras and stuff. I bought that goddamn camera. Honestly, she hasn't, the money that she has got, we paid all the bills for 6 months. We paid the rent for 6 months. And we're budgeting right now until the bonuses start coming in until the summer. I'm not touching that money. And that was daddy's decree. This is my house. But anyways, man, thank you for watching this fucking video. My vent, my rant, my outlet. Thank you. I really appreciate you watching this video, spending time with me, investing your emotions and your attention to me. One thing that I want to leave you with, if you give it thought, you give it power. This is your world, this is your reality. Only things that you give attention can exist in your world. That's why when you don't give people attention, they die, and they act like they're fucking dying. They act like they're dying cockroaches. They squirm, their legs start to break, their antennas don't work anymore, they go blind, they can't smell anything, they can't eat, they can't taste. They just wither away into imaginary hell. So whatever you want, be happy, then focus on it. Then be happy some more, then relax. Then be happy, then focus on it. Focus on action. Will to yourself. The affirmation for this week, what I want you to do for my birthday is, don't comment happy birthday, AaroniMoses. What I want you to do is, I want you to sit down for 10 minutes, visualize what you want, and say these words. I am always willing myself to be happy. Alright, whatever it is, a car, a house, a woman, a job, a big ass stack of money, I am willing myself to be happy. That's it, man. That's AaroniMoses. Peace. Oh yeah, like this video, subscribe, share, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, socialize with me, Facebook, Instagram, website, and email. Alright, that's it, man. Peace.